But what if I did? Oh, Bradamonte, is that Fate Bradamonte? It looks like Fate Bradamonte. I'm gonna say that looks like Fate Bradamonte. Isn't really? Is that just? Oh, that's just this. Let me turn my mic down. Yeah, there we go. Turn my mic down. And we run this too. Sorry. Sorry. But I was gonna say, but what if I didn't? What if I did the pre-stream talk? What if I pre-stream talked? And what I was gonna say was, well, actually, I wasn't gonna say anything. My plan was to start the stream and just immediately go. Hold on. Hold on. I do adjust my headset. What I originally had planned on doing was just to go circles and circles I turn around, looking for something that can't be found. Circles and circles without a sound. My words, something I do not remember them all. What is happening to me? Tell me, what does all this mean? Slowly sinking something reality. What a lovely place to be. Am I bugging, Tofu? Does a neon stream? And I don't know the rest of the lyrics. I've literally listened to that song. Well, I think yesterday was the first time I've ever. Is that neon? I don't know. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's somebody who's like good at singing. And if that's the case, it can't be neon. Interesting. I'm putting out my hashtags. Wow, you're telling me that what is that? Oh, wait, is the stream not muted on my end? Oh, how did that happen? Normally I have the stream muted when I pull it up to send out the tweet, and it wasn't muted, so all of a sudden I just started hearing myself, and I was like, wait, I hear myself again. That's not supposed to happen. I'm only supposed to hear myself once, not twice. But yeah, no, this stream was supposed to start like an hour ago or more. Also, I see Don's tweet about the whole Miss Splitter. I hardly know her. The imposter is among us? Maybe. And I have to say, the somethinger, I hardly know her, is one of my favorite sets of bad jokes. It's one of my favorites. Imposter? I hardly know her. Comedy. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I even doing right now? Let me close this. I don't need the stream up anymore. I only need to hear myself once. I don't need to hear it this many times. Should I just start the stream? Should I just open up Genshin and start the stream? Genshin, why are you lagging? Don't do this to me. Comedy at its peak? You know it. You know we only do the finest bit of comedy here on the channel. Over here. Also, OBS isn't showing... OBS isn't showing me any of the redemptions anymore. Like, it's not showing me... like, anybody's redemptions for... Also, it could also be because no one's redeemed anything since I haven't streamed for, like, 2 weeks. But it, like, stopped showing... I hardly know her! Yeah! Yeah! There we go. Comedy. I like that all of this is happening with no chat on screen. So when the VOD inevitably, no one's clipped this, but it's just gonna all inevitably disappear. And if I ever decide to use this for like a clip or anything, oh yes, also ASMR stream, thank you Tofu. It's just gonna be like, what is he talking about? Okay, okay. OBS just died on me. OBS no longer died on me? Cool. Oh, it actually showed up. It showed up right as I switched. Thank you, OBS. Very cool. I do have water. I just got water, actually. I actually started this... I was gonna start the stream like 3 times, and then I realized every single time I didn't get water. So I was like, I need water. What is I need? What does I need in Spanish? I don't remember. It's not hacer, is it? Google Translate, help me. I've lost all of it. All of it's gone. It's faded away. It's just dust. It's not hacer. Why would it... Hacer is to do. I don't know what I'm... Necesitar. It would be the word that's... It would be the... What is that called? It's not a homonym. It would be necesitar, wouldn't it be? Like, it couldn't have been something... It couldn't have been something like hacer is to do and ir is to go. It had to be necesitar. Like necessity, exactly. It couldn't have just been something like... It couldn't have been something weird, right? Or like trabajar, or traer, or levar, or something like that. No, it had to be necesitar. Faded away like Sumeru enemies? Yeah, I faded away like I faded away like La Senora after she got hit with the Musa no Hitotachi. Also, I think literally yesterday in the Discord, I think I said something in Spanish. I might have... Oh, no. I was using quieres. Okay, good. Good. I was gonna say, if I said necesitar yesterday in Discord, I was gonna be really disappointed that I used it yesterday and then forgot it. No. It was, I said, tu quieres ir al lápida. And then, Neon, hello Tacti. The other thing that I said, that's funny, my name is also Juegmu, Gokueg no Sukieg, Kaijari Suieg yo no Suieg no Matsueg, Egrai Matsu Fureg Su, Furai Egsu, Kuneg Egruto Koro over Easy ni Sukomoto Korambeld, Yabureg Koji no Bureg Koji, Pai poached no Shurineg no Gurindeg no Pon poached over ECP no Pon poached over Hard no Chokumeg no Choskeg. What a coincidence, my name is also... Yes. My name is also Jugumo Gokyo no Sukiyo Kaijari Suiyo no Sui Egg... Egg, it's not Sui Egg. Suiyo Matsu... what is it? Unrai Matsu, Furai Matsu... Kuneru Toko... Roni Sumu Toko Ro... Yabure Koji no something. I'm just gonna look it up. Jugamu. I figured out the cadence at one point. The Full Metal meme kills me every time. It's so funny. What is it? Jugumu Goku no Sukiyuri Kaijari Sugi no Sugi Matsu Unrai Matsu Furai Matsu Kuneru Toko ni Sumu Tokado Yabarakuji no Burakoji Paipo no Sharingan no Gurindai no Ponkokopi no Ponpokana no Chokime no Chosuke. Did you see what happened today? Is that this? Why do I not have game audio? Wait, why do I not have game audio? Did you hit 100? Did you hit 100? There's so many things that happened today. You hit AR 60. Oh, was that today? Was that today? I thought that happened a couple days ago. I might have been tripping. What do you, wait, bruh, what do you mean there's 2 hours left? You missed it? Oh. RIP. I missed it. Sag. I missed it. I don't have a sad face. Your banners haven't changed yet? Yeah, yeah. Because I'm an NA scrub. I gotta wait 2 more hours. Well, that's cool because I wasn't gonna pull. I was kind of on the fence about whether or not I wanted to pull for the clips around though. Ooh. I mean I said I wasn't gonna pull for Nilo anyway, but it does give me more pain of having to look at these banners. Sorry, Sino fans. Sorry, Venti fans. The weapon banner shafted me on the Zyphos sword. That's pretty not fog, my guy. But I did yesterday. I was lucky enough to pull a Makaira Aquamarine, or whatever you want to call it. Makaira? Whatever you want to call it. I don't know. I'm not gonna try. Aquamarine. And I was like, hey yo, this thing's kind of cool. And then I realized 46 summons and no new Kazaha weapon? RIP. I guess you'll just have to stick with Amanoma. Or Favonius, or Sapwood Blade, Sapwood Blade, or Iron Sting. You got 2 of them. Yeah, I actually full disclosure. I pulled on the banner. So 18 days ago, about probably, was when I got. Where is she? Was when I got Sino's weapon. And I'll be completely honest, you got Elegy? Nice. I was like, oh. I saw the weapon banner. And I was like, oh, this is the new sword. That's that new sword that everyone's like talking about, right? It was that thing I had seen. And I was like, I'm gonna pull for it. And I completely missed that Lion's Roar was there and they only have 1 of each weapon type. But I just saw it and I was like, ooh, new sword. And I was like, yay! Yay! And then I was like, oh wait, it's a claymore. Oh. And I didn't get it. I pulled for it and I didn't get it. And the game was like, hey, do you want Scarlet Sands? And I was like, no, I don't. Nuked out incoming? I actually, somewhere. I have my... Wait, why did I choose Lava Walker? I thought the exact same thing? Yeah, I'm glad I'm not alone. Actually, wait, hold on. What am I doing? Toma already has all the pieces. What am I doing? I'm messing up my shingling for nothing. Go back here. Go back here. Toma, where are you? Toma. Oh, wait. He has Tenacity at the middle of... Oh, right, because I was actually using him. I wanted him to be useful. And so I had to switch off the meme build. Don't worry, Toma. I'm just gonna steal... I think I need to run this. I think I need this if I'm not gonna run Dragonspan. And then, oh yeah, right, I forgot that Luke actually has all the artifacts, because I was using him on Crimson Witch as a joke. That's a very convincing Hu Tao. Isn't it? This is my Hu Tao. He's 54, 169. Got awful stats. Nothing's leveled. Actually, hold on. I also, like, don't have Pyro Goblets. I've run into this really bad problem where I don't have Pyro. I only have 4. And I'm just like, okay, so... Including D-Luke, I want to save and need to finish my assignments. Currently running on 3 hours of sleep. Yikes. Yikes. Hope you have a good sleep, Tofu. Or finish the assignments like that. So you can go sleep. Or both. Maybe you have, oh, what am I thinking? What am I gonna call it? I was gonna say, I can't just say Somnambulism. You got your Tau to 80, 213, I saw that. Tacti went all in and lost every single one of their 600 dropped frames? Oh no. I love seeing that in chat. Thanos snapped my assignments. Yes. Easy. Perfectly balanced as all things should be. We'll just take this because this is the best one. So this is my beta Hu Tao build. The alternate Hu Tao build that I have that I'm probably gonna use if I'm gonna use Shangling is I'm just gonna use this R5 Dragonsbane that I have that's just been sitting here. It's just been like sitting here with nobody to use it on. It's a solid build. I would like to think so. I would like to hope that it's a solid build for having a 5-star weapon and like all of these like helms that are all awful. Like in terms of like, oh look, crit damage, no crit rate. Crit damage, 6 crit rate. Crit damage, 2.7 crit rate. Crit damage, 10 crit rate. Crit damage, 9 crit rate. Crit damage, no crit rate. I can't. It's circlets. I mauled so much. I got a Crimson Witch Feather today, but that burnt my soul. I've been being an absolute clown, and I've been grinding out more Pale Flame for literally no reason. I've been grinding out Pale Flame for Eula because I got the urge to go Pale Flame again. And I've now got 3 feathers, or 3 flowers. And I had 2 feathers and I nuked one. And I've got like 2 sands that I can use. And I've got 2 masks. And every time the game says, oh, I heard you like crit damage. And I said, no, I want crit rate, please. And the game says, oh, crit damage? It was perfect with max crit stats in EM, but it rolled thrice in the defense percent. I don't think I have it. I think I foddered it into something. But I had it, I YOLO'd something. Do I have it? I don't remember what it was. Was it this? No. I fothered something. I rolled something that rolled like 3 times into defense percent and then twice into flat HP. And I was like, cool. I don't remember what it was though. I mean, this flower, it pains me. It rolled into nothing. It's attack percent, but it's like, oh, crit damage? Cool. We don't do that here. If I really wanted to skew things, let's see. If I really wanted to skew my Eula and make her like super unviable, I'd probably do something like this. Yeah, 60 to 28. Why? Like, why, bro? Don't do that. If it was just HP percent, my Hu Tao would be done. The endless pain. The endless pain. I've been living on these, like, new kind of scuffed pieces, but, like, also not kind of scuffed. Like, my crit rate's lower and my crit damage is lower, but my attack is higher, so I'm kind of, like, living. Also, I have all 4 Claymore characters out right now because I wanted to see what the new weapon looked like, and I was like, I kind of need Claymore characters on field so I can swing them around and go swing, swing, swoosh and see what they look like. Did you go on a short break? Kind of, I guess. I was just, like, way too busy doing, like, work. This is the first time I've been here for a while, yeah. I kind of was like, I'll stream, and then I just, like, never had time to stream, because I would just go, oh, I don't want to go through setting up OBS. I don't want to go through setting all this stuff up. I miss you. Yeah, I think I've only had 4 streams in the past, like, month. The last, like, 30 days or something. I've only streamed 4 times, I think. 2 streams on Saturday and 2 streams on Friday. This is the 3rd stream on Friday. And they've always been at like 6 o'clock Eastern because I just like, I can't. I get home and I'm just like, hey yo, I'm about to sit here and like read manhwa or something. In other news, what team do I want to put here? What team? I think I want to do this team.
Can I go
Purely
catch up on my
because
sleep?
if the Archon quest has like moving around, I do not want to run around with Eula. Like, no offense, Eula, but you literally have no speed. You have no... like, this gives me Animo Resonance, and it gives me Ayaka Sprint. And also, somehow, the game is still lagging. I have no idea why it's doing this, but OBS has decided to, like, freak out. So I'm gonna, like, maybe see if it can not do that, because that'd be pretty cool. Oh yeah, Hyakin and Iki. Oh, and this is a thing now, isn't it? Hyakin and Iki. It's still lagging, and I still hate it, because it's a quick swap combat event that has lag when you try to swap characters. Yay! It's kind of fun, but I don't like it because I only get to use 2 characters. Also, I'm going to use all my resin because it's still the same week. It's not Monday yet, so I'm pretty sure I have most of my Battle Pass stuff down. Also, OBS says that it's using 10% of my CPU, and I'm not sure why it's doing that. I don't know. In the meantime, I was thinking I should probably sing circles again. And by sing circles, I mean repeat the one part of circles that I know. Where I just go circles and circles, I go around. Yeah, the only thing I have really left is complete ley line deposits, which I never do. I refuse. I don't know. I posted that on Twitter like 20 minutes before I started the stream because I was like, I need an excuse. Not an excuse, a reason about why I am late. And it really was because I was just messing around recording like a demo for something I'm probably never going to record, but I still recorded it anyway. My whole idea was I was looking for songs that like I could sing because I was gonna wash my hair, and I like to sing while I wash my hair. So I ended up spending like more time looking for songs than actually like spending time washing my hair. So it was like I spent like 45 minutes looking around at songs, and then finally just decided to use the playlist I'd already made and didn't add any songs into, which is pretty cool. We're still lagging, love that. We're lagging a ton. What is happening? We are lagging so much. But also, like, everything's dead. This is how I get to be efficient. I've just made this super efficient freeze team that only works if you kill everything in the first rotation, and if you don't, rip. Hey yo, I can't wait for that to go poorly. Let me see if I can fix this. I don't know why everything's been going all wild. Task Manager load so I can see what's going on. The Desktop Windows Manager, bruh. Desktop Windows Manager out here to kill me. Desktop Windows Manager, why are you using this? You're using more of my GPU than Genshin is. That's sad. Why are you like this? Set priority, low. Hydrate? I'll hydrate. Hold on. Posture check? I am posturing. Okay. Honestly, I feel like at some point I should just... Bro. Okay, that was not the play. Now, Desktop Windows Manager is using even more of my CPU, or my GPU. Honestly, if I can, I don't know how I'd do this, but can I just change it? Since I have an integrated graphics card, can I just make Desktop Windows Manager run off the Intel card because nobody cares about it? Like, I can see Genshin, like, lagging. I can see it, like, freezing every, like, second. And I'm sure you can, too. You can see the flames and everything just, like, stop moving. Fully stop. Also, why is this OBS browser page taking up 25% of my GPU? What is happening? What's going on? What's happening? Oh! Oops. Oops. I don't know if it's gonna work any better, but hopefully it does. I just realized something. So, I was on, like, power saver mode.
This is long overdue.
That would explain a lot.
Brace yourselves.
Oh, now my whole rotation is ruined.
Shadows of fate. Fate is upon you.
Hello, Luigi.
Take flight.
I'm desperately trying to finish my, Sensei missions in Honkai before, I hit level 76, so you can get all of your stuff. The game has decided that it wants me to level up super fast, so I've kind of been like, oh, well, rip me. And now it's gonna be rip Ayaka, because she's gonna die.
Access denied.
I saw you speedrunning, I was like, yeah, I just got the Honkai urge. I got the Honkai bug. And I was just like, I got mail that Neon Beat pays something. Yeah, it's pure pain, because all of the things I have to do are just do co-op stages. I've met every single... One day it was like, Neon, beat the next phase again. Yeah. Yeah, it's pure pain. I have to do like 5 co-op stages for every phase, and I just have to sit there and like wait 10 minutes for people... Hey, yo! Wait for people to queue. I can't wait for that to roll badly as well. Okay, so I don't know why Genshin is running so poorly. Now, I figured out a possible problem before, and that was that I was running in power saver mode. So, it was like... Also, hydrate. It was like throttling my CPU and my GPU in order to like keep all my temperatures super low. And like conserve battery life. Also, am I on battery saver mode? Is my battery set? Okay, no. Cool. I just want to make sure. Just make sure we got everything out. Command center is working too. So I think, and I just updated OBS, so it could be that. I don't think it's that. I think it's, and I'm really sad about this, but I think it's my NVIDIA drivers. Imagine you end stream and notice Honkai and Tower Fantasy were on the background. Bro, I'd lose it. I'd lose it. I'd be like, why? Okay, wait, hold on. Oh, I can't, wait, hold on. Okay, I'll leave it in. There are 2 things that I can try that will hopefully not affect the stream and only affect me. The first thing I can do, well, there is something I could do that would require restarting the stream, and I don't want to do that. It might solve my problem, but I don't want to do it. The first thing I can do is set this to off, or set this to 30, and turn this off, because I'm not going to do co-op. No, it's still lagging.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Second thing I can do is set to 45, and it's still lagging. Okay. So the next thing I can do is I can go in here and I can change my monitor display settings and change it down to 40 Hz, because that sometimes works. Ooh, excuse me. Excuse me. Keep changes. Okay, that looks smoother. It's still hitching, but it looks smoother. What happens if I... Okay. I'm gonna set this to 45, because the stream's only going at 30, and my monitor's only going at 40. So hopefully that helps a little bit. The other thing I could do is make the game the size of a postage stamp, because that I know will fix it. If I make my window, like, 720 by 480, I'll get rid of all of the lag. The only problem is I have a 4K monitor, so it's gonna take up like 1/8 of my screen, and I won't be able to see anything. Also, I think it's gonna get upscaled horribly. Oh, bro, I mistimed it. Rip. Rip, please come down here. Thank you. Alright, Mona. It's your time. It's your time to shine. Death game by majority. All right, Ayaka, it's your time to shine. Death game by majority.
Born of ice and frost.
Cool. Yes, this is a support Ganyu. How did you know? This is support Ganyu. How could you tell? I'm gonna turn myself up just a little bit and turn the game down a little bit. Support Ganyu. We love support Ganyu. Anyway, what was I saying? Neon, what were you talking about? That was like 5 conversations ago. Oh yeah, I was going circles and circles I go around, looking for something that can't be found. Circles and circles without a sound.
Delve into destiny.
I something words I don't remember.
Brace yourself.
What is it? Let me think about it. Circles I go around, looking for something that can't be found. Circles and circles without a sound. My voice... No, it's not. I'm not gonna... Okay. Serious lyrics. Serious lyrics. Circles and circles without a sound. My words can't... Something as fear surrounds my heart. I don't know. And then it's... What is it? What is happening to me?
Access denied. Blaze over. Yahoo!
What does all of this mean? Oh, it landed nice.
Take flight. Embrace the ice.
And then, oh yeah, so far away from reality, what a wonderful place to be. Something like that, except I never get that timing right, because it's like, beat. It's like beat so far. It's like offset by 1, which confuses me. Circles and circles I go... I keep saying and circles. It's in circles. I go around looking for good artifacts in Pale Flame. Circles and circles without a sound. All of my artifacts are going to roll into flat defense around. Something like that, right? Also, I realized that my returning mission, the Path of Greatness, only has 3 phases, and I was on the last mission for phase 3, and I have 2 weeks left to do it, so I basically speedrun it for no reason, and now I have no gems, no crystals, well, crystals and gems are the same thing. I have no gems, I have no asteroid, I have no, like, level up materials, I have nothing. I have, like, absolutely nothing now, because I spent all this time getting all these stigmata up to level 50, and I didn't realize I still had 2 weeks to do it. Love that. That was probably loud. I don't know. Honkai's been pretty fun, but I've always been very confused with all of this stuff because I just go, I don't know how to play the game. I don't know how to play the game, and all the guides I see for Honkai are like 5 years old, and I just go, bro, please. I don't know how to play. I don't know what is this game. I just see people going like, oh yeah, stigmata farming takes like forever, bro. And I was just like, what does that mean? What does that mean? What is the super scuffed rotation? I don't know. And then I just go here and I unga bunga and I go, haha.
Brace yourself.
Mona, how did you get hit by that? This has gone so poorly. Oh, what was it? I ran a funny team. I tried doing a haha funny... Okay, love that. Okay. Okay. Run away! Run away! Do everything for me. Run away! She still does damage even without... Oh, she's dead.
My
She no
contract
longer does
is
damage!
unfulfilled.
Okay. This is one disadvantage to not using Kokomi. Well, I have all of these delicious Teyvat fried eggs. Might as well use them. And I have all of these normal sweet madams. I might as well use them. Who cares if they almost get full? Okay, one more run. Oh, Ganyu has no energy. Maybe not one more run. What a predicament we find ourselves in. Also, today's Friday, isn't it? I feel like there was a weapon I needed to be grinding today. But it's too late, I've used all my resin. Go!
Time for takeoff.
3/4 of Morgana. We're actually... Oh, yeah, it's 3/4 of Morgana.
Whirling snow. Kamisato out.
Sumatsu! Is it Sumatsu? Yeah, it's Sumatsu. She says Sumatsu, and then Ayato's is Suiryu. Suiryu? Sumatsu and Suiryu? Right? It's Suiryu and Sumatsu, right? That's what they're called? I'm not crazy, right? He goes, Sumatsu! Well, no, he doesn't go Sumatsu. Ayaka goes, Sumatsu! And Ayato says, Suiryu! Right? I think so. Suiryu? Yeah, Suiryu! Cool. That's about par for the course. I had a... Maybe I still have it. I had a Pale Flame Feather that rolled 3 times into Elemental Mastery, and I was like, cool, bro. Cool story, bro. It wasn't this one, was it? No. I think I fathered it, because it was so bad. Also, I like that the title is still called Speedrunning the Archon Quest. Of course it had to be a flower that I had to get more of. Ayato also says Compass Needle Technique. That's wild. Truly a man of mystery. Ayato. I just heard that on the stream. Ayato. Ayato gonna eat that? That doesn't make sense. Ayato... Oh, I had to take out the trash. Comedy. Wow, it could have given me attack percent, but the game shows violence. Actually, why am I doing this? I should be leveling up these bad ones first. Wow, show me that 3.5 crit rate. Level 1 stat. Show me that 15% crit rate. Show me that super cracked artifact. Not what I want. Not what I want. It can't compete with that. The energy recharge doesn't save it. No. I've become a master at coping with my Pale Flame artifacts. Yeah. It's probably 40% of all of the cool... Well, we don't even care about this. It's got 2 defense stats and HP stat. We don't care. Was there anything else I wanted to check? You could turn into something maybe okay. Not you. You. No, you did not. I traded one bad artifact for another bad artifact. Oh! Right, I forgot. I got this, like, HP Sands, and I was like, maybe if I ever get Crimson Witch. Ayato shares a VA with Akaza from Dragon Slayer. Interesting. Dragon Slayer? Did I say Dragon Slayer? Demon Slayer. Did I say I think I said Dragon Slayer. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. I think I said Dragon Slayer. That was weird. Show me that crit rate! Show me that crit rate! Okay, well. 12, 16, 20... It could be better than the one I have. It could be better. It could end up being better than the one I have. Like, one roll into crit rate and one roll into attack, and it'll be better than what I have. Crit rate! Bruh. I'm really about to use, like, all my artifacts just for this one piece, aren't I? I'm really about to spend, like, all of these 3 stars and all of my Mora just to get another garbage, Pale Flame mask. Can't believe this. Can't believe this. Also, yes, this is me speedrunning. I'm speedrunning the Archon quest, everybody. Hey, yo! At the very end, it now has a chance to be better than what I have currently. It has a chance. It is pretty much equal. It's got 0.8 less crit rate, and it's got 1.1% more attack, and also has defense %. So I guess that's cool when I try to use Redhorn. I don't have any artifacts that I can use to get you to 20. I don't think, anyway. This is not enough to get you to 20. I was gonna save these, but you know. Artifacts wait for no man. So, but they do wait for you to slowly lose your sanity. Oh no, don't keep this. So you know what? Lock that. Lock it. Pop it. Twist it. Something. The rest of that I don't know. Show me that ×5 enhancement. No. Show me that ×5 enhancement. No, okay. Show me that ×5 enhancement. Okay. When I was a lad, I fathered 4 dozen artifacts every morning to help me get good stats. And now that I'm grown, I father 5 dozen artifacts, and I still don't have anything good. Hey yo. You don't know you're beautiful, if only you saw what I could see. You'd understand why I want you so desperately. I'm gonna make a fiscally irresponsible decision. You don't know, uh-oh. I can't wait to see this roll into flat defense. If only you saw what I could see. You'd understand why I want you so desperately. Look at that, it rolled into 2 flat stats. Oh yeah, it's now still worse than what I have in its plus 19. Well, show me that super cracked stat pool. Bruh. 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 It rolled 3 times in the elemental mastery and 1 time in the crit rate. If this was literally anything else, if this was anything where I wanted, I'd be like, hey yo, elemental mastery. I mean, maybe I don't have to run an EM Sans and Hu Tao. But... I don't know. Anyway. Nothing's changed, I just stay losing, but we knew that. My stats are now slightly better. And Eula has 80 more attack, or 10 more attack. So all in all, she has gained about 4 crit rate and about 10 attack, so I would say that is hashtag worth it. Now, Ayaka, I'm sure you've experienced a lot of damage from that battle, so Kokomi is here to help you. Now, like a triumphant hero. Oh, is this Act 3? I thought it was Part 2. Oops. Like a triumphant hero. Kamisato Ayaka is here to save the day. Kamisato Ayaka? Oh, also, I don't think anyone's redeemed it, because I don't know how many channel points any of you have, and I'm pretty sure that everyone who's spending them wants to spend them on the ASMR stream, and not actually on stream redeems, unless it's like the 100-point ones. Which, by the way, we are just over halfway towards the ASMR stream, which does end in 24 days. We are at 26,560 krill out of 50,000. So if you want to listen to me say a bunch of things or make a bunch of sounds on that day, you can contribute 2,000 krill per stream to get us ever closer to that goal. I will be taking suggestions the day of. Oh, also, is this in JP? Also, yes, Tofu. Sophie. Okay, it is in English. Nice. Has a little candy bag. Because it's Halloween, and all of her treats in her in the panel have been replaced with like candy canes and candy corn and like king-size candy bars and stuff like that. It's festive. She's festive. We meet again.
Hi, Catherine. Do you have
Spooky month, it is.
today?
And because it's spooky month, I'm actually going to be playing Anne, if I feel up to it, to try and get all those achievements. And more likely Zenki Zero, and then cry because I don't want to do all the voices. Because Zenki Zero is the real spooky month game.
Commissions, huh? Let me think.
Also because I want to see all of your reactions to Zenki Zero, and it's not as fun if I just say, go watch all the old VODs when I already played the game one time and spent like 70 hours on it. Is this the 3.1 Archon quest? I think so.
How about this?
Is your Golet about to hit level 43, Tacti?
And recite a love poem on stage. Wait, say what now?
I have a sneaking suspicion that somebody's Golet is about to level up.
And if possible, please
Very
also
likely?
use your camera to capture the reaction of the audience upon finishing the poem. Huh? What kind of commission is that?
I was planning on doing the quest tomorrow. So... And with that, I take my leave. I feel embarrassed just imagining it. The audience would definitely have a reaction.
I see. It appears that you're not interested in this commission.
I'll just skip through the dialogue I see. Oh.
In that case, please go to Port
This is why I
and
play in
convince
English.
the Eremites
I'm
there to
audio
spend
friendly.
some time volunteering at the local orphanage.
I'm audio friendly.
That's not any better.
Isn't that just asking for a beating? Mercenaries and orphanages really don't go together. Well, that's awfully narrow-minded of you, Lumine. I'm still gonna choose
I'm
it.
sure the mercenaries will have some interesting reactions as well.
Catherine, are you an agent of chaos?
Paimon's gonna ask, just who exactly has been submitting these commissions to the Adventurers Guild?
Well, normally that's kind of confidential, but it was, actually, I don't have anything. I hate how all the new dialogue options are basically the same option but worded differently. They've kind of always been that way, though. I will say they have gotten rid of some of the whole one sentence split into two decisions, which is nice. But
Oh, the commissioner? Well, actually, I just wanted to see the two of you in action.
you're not actually Catherine, are you? You're Nahito, right? Or Nahida? Bro, Traveler, I feel like you still got some, like, trans-universal jet lag from that last quest, because I thought it was patently obvious that this was not Catherine.
Was it so obvious? I was hoping you would actually take one of those
Naruhodo? Naruhodo?
That chance to observe humans doesn't come by often.
Narahido? Nahida? She reminds me of the one lady from Honkai, whose name I don't remember.
Nahida. I just knew Catherine wouldn't crack those kinds of jokes. When did you get into her head?
She's always been in her head, Paimon. We established this. Teresa? Oh, I wasn't thinking of Teresa. I'll be honest, the person I was originally thinking of was Mobius. And then I was like, oh wait, hold on a second. Mobius has green hair. But yeah, she does look like Teresa. Is Mobius the one that you have set as your support character, Luigi? I know your like your user profile is Mobius, right? It's Infinite Ouroboros. Okay, okay, that's who I was thinking of. I was like, yeah, when Mobius isn't the Dendro Archon. Mobius reminds me of Kokomi. Just like the attack animations.
She said, add Astra Abasosk?
Bruh.
So it's been you this whole time?
It's been you!
Are you done resting up, Nahida? Yes. I've been sleeping ever since we parted ways, and I even had a really, really long dream.
Wait, hold on a second. This is something I've never really thought too much about. Why is her voice coming out of Catherine? Like, why does it not sound like Catherine? How did she make it sound like her? Like, if I body swapped with somebody and I started talking, it would still sound like that person, right? Like their vocal cords wouldn't change.
In my dream, I was sitting in the
It's not like I swapped their organs as well. I would hope not.
Everyone in Sumeru City was holding hands as they danced in circles around me. They danced round and round, and everyone looked really happy. I also got to sit on a gigantic flower carriage. Ferris, the Knight of Flowers, raised me really, really high above the ground, and I was throwing an endless amount of Yalda candies at the children.
No, Ferris is iron, not flowers, Nahida. Very common mistake.
You know, Nahida, maybe your dream is how the Sub-Zero's festival really should be. It's meant to be a joyous time where everyone gets together to celebrate your birthday.
Yeah, but in reality, ellipses.
Huh? Wasn't I describing a really happy dream? Why are you both looking at me like that? Wait, could this be an example of the emotion known as pity?
And then she goes, "Don't patronize me." It'll sound like the original person, but their tone and pitch accent stuff will make it different too, probably. Yeah, I'd imagine that the vocal patterns would change as well. Like, even if I swapped bodies with somebody, or like my consciousness swapped bodies with somebody, it probably would sound different because it would be my speech patterns and the way I pronounce things with their voice, so that might sound different. My bizarre tendency to like make weird R sounds. Yeah.
No, we aren't pitying you. That would only make everything worse. We just don't want you to feel too sad.
And your different talking speed and other factors? Oh yeah. Sometimes I talk way too fast. I was clipping, I uploaded the Globa clip,
How's she doing?
and I was subtitling it. I know I'm talking over this.
Festival, so we haven't been able to check on her.
But I was editing, when I was doing subtitling the Globa clip, I was like dying inside because I have so little space to put subtitles because like vertical and TikTok like hogs so much of the screen. Also, I think they like changed their UI or something. Don't worry, you're talking over Paimon. But there was a part. Let me pull it up. I have the video. I have the file. I'll just look at it because I don't remember exactly what I said because I was like spitballing because it was like 11 o'clock, and my mind was just going. I was losing it. Yeah, I was losing it. I was mentally gone. What did I say? I said, oh yeah, I said, cool. Was that a 19k Guava? Let me check that. What was that? I'm gonna look at the stream. Bro, was that a 29? There's no way. That couldn't have been. I thought I saw 25 from Guava. There's no way that's possible. There's no way that is. Absolutely no way that happened. But it was just like the whole, I was like, let me check that. What was that? I'm gonna look at the stream. And I was just, in post-editing, I was just like, why did you do this to me? Why did you say it that fast? You've caused me so much pain.
Yes, I paid her a visit right after I woke up. She was resting at the time. Her condition is stabilized. However, since Elazar is a manifestation of the withering on the human body,
just okay. We're ignoring the A.
Cure it by finding a way to take care of Irminsul's own withering. But for the
I was trying to think of an Irminsul joke and I couldn't think of one.
Still be figuring out what the sages are up to and what they're planning.
I think they're planning on taking the sole male eremite born once every 100 years to a strange location in the middle of the desert and then stab him in the chest with a sword, and then when he doesn't die, they're gonna shackle him and they're gonna open up a portal to a mysterious alternate dimension and trap him in there, assuming that he'll just die in the void. But eventually, in several years' time, he will manage to break back through with an army that he raised within said void and take over the kingdom. I mean, what?
Right. Who knows what'll happen if they manage to pull off another scheme like the Samsara of the Sub-Zero's festival?
That's a character in King's Avatar.
So our first priority should be investigating and putting a stop to the sage's activities. As for how we should pull that off, let's discuss it somewhere.
Isn't that the plot to Stranger Things?
There are too many adventurers around here.
Acty, I don't know if you're being serious or not. I don't know if this is another Valorant caustic joke.
Oh, good point. Sorry, adventurers. We're gonna be borrowing Catherine for a little while.
Yeah, you know, Caustic, that character from Valorant? Yeah. Yeah, Caustic, he's that character from Valorant. I'm serious here? Okay, I don't know anything about Stranger Things. All I know is Demigorgon and Nancy Wheeler. I only know about Nancy Wheeler and the Demigorgon. That's the only thing I know about Stranger Things.
Let's continue our chat here. Okay, so do you have any ideas on how we can investigate the sages, Nahida?
And maybe there's a character named Steve in there as well. And all of that just comes from Dead by Daylight.
Actually, I've already done a little bit of work on that. But for now, I want to hear your thoughts.
Possess a key figure in the academia. Possess a student and infiltrate the sages' quarters. We could grab someone close to the sages and question them. Just possess people. She's probably going to be like, they have mental protection. They always manage to save against my spell checks. My wisdom modifier, or my spell save DC is too low. My wisdom modifier isn't high enough yet.
I've already tried that. But all the key members of the academia, even the core of 30 guards, intentionally avoid wearing their Akasha terminals.
Oh, well, that works too. They're not wearing their Google Glass. That's a shame. Everyone knows it's very stylish.
It seems that from the very beginning, they've been guarding against info leaks from the Akasha. Of course, it could also be because they're wary of me.
Wary of me is a pretty odd name. Interesting.
Have you already caught the sage's attention? I'm guessing not yet, but distrusting me would make perfect sense if they've ever paid attention to the urban legends about me.
I didn't know that Nahida was a cryptid.
In any case, I probably can't take over their minds directly.
But I can take over their minds indirectly, through subliminal messaging, like the plot of Danganronpa 3. Possess a student and infiltrate the sage's quarters? We're gonna go through all these and she's gonna say they're all impossible.
No way, that's too risky. You mean it'd be too easy to get caught?
Of course that's what I mean. Have you ever watched Danganronpa 3?
No, it's not that. We shouldn't involve innocent students in this. A single mistake could completely ruin their lives. Doing that would be ignoring the safety of my people for my own selfish goals. How is that any different from what the sages are doing?
Because you're fighting fire with fire.
That's
or
a good
Dendro
point.
with Dendro.
Spoken like the god of Sumeru.
We could grab someone close to the sages and question them. Why don't we just question a sage?
We're in the dark as of now. Since we still don't know anything about their goals, any rash move could tip them off and lead to terrible consequences.
Now, hear me out. Hear me out for a second. We're not a wanted criminal in Sumeru. Yet. What if, hypothetically speaking, we went all like, Viva la Revolution! And like, toppled their society. With our like, god-slaying powers that we use to take down not 1, not 3, but 2 harbingers. Just saying.
After all, every person in Sumeru City is one of their hostages.
I can't think of anything else. I still have jet lag.
Are we really out of ideas? Nahida, you're super smart, so you already have something in mind, right? Don't keep us in... According to a popular theory from the Vahumana Darshan of the Academia, rejecting impractical motions at the beginning of a planning session will give more weight to the actual proposal.
I don't need your corporate lingo, Nahida.
Okay, but aren't you the god of wisdom? You don't have to use that kind of gimmick to make us take your ideas seriously. Well, I've been thinking that if I can't directly possess the leaders, and if I can't get ordinary people involved...
I can slowly work my way up the corporate ladder. Get a 401k, get them to give me a pension, pay me salaries. I'll spend years working my way all the way up to the top and slowly drain all their funds.
Then I should find someone who's already involved, but hasn't decided to side with the sages.
Oh, so I'll hate them.
You're saying we should recruit a spy? That does sound like it could work. Oh, before coming back, we met someone named Alhaitham. He seems like he acts alone, and he likes doing stuff behind the Academia's back. They probably aren't in cahoots.
Yeah, no, the Academia doesn't use Kahoot, they use Quizlet now.
Actually, I already have someone in mind. Do you still remember that female scholar named Sataria?
Wasn't she the Triple Crown winner? Oh no, that was Secretariat, my bad.
Paimon remembers now. Isn't she the one who's always trailing behind the Grand Sage of the Academia? We ran into her basically every time the Sub-Zero's festival repeated itself. You could even say we're old enemies by now. Paimon still remembers the smug and mean way she always spoke to Nilu.
Oh, that lady.
I've always liked observing all kinds of people, and Sataria has always stood out from the crowd.
It's mainly because she has a unique character model, even though it's still pretty generic.
She was born in the desert, and was hailed as their greatest genius. Her academic gifts allowed her special admission into the Academia, and also gave her the opportunity to serve as the sage's assistant. Oh, Paimon didn't know she was from the desert. She must be pretty special then. Paimon feels like most of the desert dwellers around the city are working as mercenaries. The name Sataria means star. When she lived in the desert, she shone like the brightest star in the night sky.
Shine bright like a diamond.
Later on, she was chosen by the sun. The star was given a place in the daytime sky to complement the sun's dazzling light. Soon after, the star witnessed the sun scorching the earth, which brought forth many disasters.
I'm not here for a tarot card reading.
The star began to waver. Instead of staying beside such a sun, wouldn't it be better to return and light up part of the night sky? But in the end, she couldn't give up the radiance of daytime. To cope with her shame, the star buried her guilt and closed her eyes.
Aha. This is no longer just a metaphor. You hacked into her brain, didn't you?
From the sound of it, Sataria's just hung up on the research opportunities here. But she doesn't really support the Academia. She still feels guilty about not doing more for the desert, right? She's just running away from her problems.
Bro, when did this turn into Persona?
Indeed. When they are presented with complex moral issues, many people will simply plug their ears and go with the flow until the problem can't be fixed anymore.
but now I'll start to close my eyes, block my ears from all this noise, never looking back behind. I can't hear your voice, and I can't see your smile, but somehow I get the feeling that in the end it'll be alright.
She's suppressing a lot of guilt, but before she realized it, she had already become the sage's accomplice. She can't deny her part in their schemes anymore.
Sounds exactly like the person we need. Somebody on the inside and who has a guilty conscience.
Right. We must somehow make her face her problems again.
I know. We can get a candygram sent to ourselves instead of her saying that we're the best lab assistants. And she'll say, "Give it to me." I mean, that's great. And then she'll tell us about how every Thursday when the sage says that they have SAT prep, they're actually cheating on Aaron with Shane Omen.
That way, not only can we get useful intel from her, but she can also use it as an opportunity to redeem herself.
Go.
From my past observations, Sitaria will take a day off from the academia every 10 days to do some shopping in the city.
Schedules. A creature of habit. That's what gets you killed.
Tomorrow afternoon just
Or in this
happens to be a
case,
shopping
scouted.
day for her. That'll be our chance.
Why does it sound like we're gonna kidnap this lady?
To prepare, let's go check out some of her favorite spots and have a quick chat with a few of the vendors.
Why does it sound like we're gonna kidnap her? She's gonna be out and about. She's gonna be like, "Ah, yes, my one day off every 10 days. Not quite a week, not quite a fortnight, but just in the middle, like Goldilocks." And she's gonna be out and about. She's gonna be doing her shopping. She's gonna be getting her weekly groceries. She's gonna be going to the laundromat, get her stuff washed. And in the middle of it, we're gonna walk up to her and we're gonna say, "Miss Sitaria, we need to talk." Nahida been stalking her. Nahida, I can't believe that they made Big Brother into an anime waifu. You can't see it, but I just like nay-nayed, because that's what I always do when I make jokes like that.
So should we ask the fortune teller about Sitaria?
We already have a fortune teller. Her name's Mona.
No, I already have enough information on Sitaria. The most important thing now is for you to pay attention to the vendor's talking style and key characteristics.
Are you gonna possess them?
Talking style and key
Is this Hitman? Are we gonna knock them out and then put on their clothes and nobody's gonna question that this person now looks completely different?
My poor lost lambs. Have you become troubled over your fates?
Is that Elon Musk?
The divine voice of wisdom often echoes between mine ears. If thou be blessed today by the gods, I may
Some
be able
pocket
to
juice
show you
potion.
the way.
Huh? Really? Nahida, you've been whispering things to her?
Shh. My friend here has some doubts regarding
Oh,
her
now
future.
she's back to Catherine.
Can we get a fortune reading for her?
I'm legit the same point as you right now in the quest.
Of course, of course. In that case...
Tell me what you want, what you really, really want. I'll tell you what you want, what you really, really want. Tell me what you want, what you really, really want. Oh.
Uh-huh. It would seem that Harut and Marut are quite wary of you. Perhaps, at some time in the past, you have somehow offended the gods.
Well, at least one? I don't know if the Saritsa counts. I don't know if she's aware of our existence yet, but at least one. Yeah, at least one god.
Only mocking the god of Animo, questioning the lord of Geo's financial savviness, and brawling with the god of Electro. Do those count?
I wouldn't call it brawling. I'd mainly call it, questioning her life choices. And invading her personal property.
Hmm?
Oh, nothing. Go on, pick an aspect for her to divine.
Fire aspect. Divine my prospects in health. Divine my prospects in love. I did see that, I know vaguely what this is gonna be. I saw a post about it on the subreddit, but I still want to click it because it's gonna be funny. Breaking into Electro's Archon's home and giving her a therapy lesson. Breaking into the Electro Archon's home and forcing her to come outside and touch grass. You can't be a Hikimori anymore. The Saritsa has to be wondering who's fighting their boys. I mean, luckily, everybody in all of Teyvat will know about it, thanks to the adventures of Traveler and Paimon. I'm gonna choose this one because it's gonna be funny.
Love prospects? No problem at all. The gods have spoken. The truth shall be revealed.
Dunyazard is indeed best girl.
One who is fated to cross your path will appear on... Huh? So many people will fall for you. How could that be?
It's my natural charisma as being the main character. A background extra like you wouldn't know about it. Gambalal, you lost 600 frames again. You finally got them all back and you lost them all, Tacti. L. Also, pretty cool that your Golet's evolving into a Golurk. It's the harem. Yeah, the harem scarum? The quarry? Does that mean we're gonna see Silas the dog boy?
Harut, Marut, did you two spoil my divination? I've never read a fortune so absurd.
This lady's clearly never met Gran from Grand Blue.
Actually, Paimon thinks this is probably the most accurate fortune telling you've ever done.
Yeah. We've got Ayaka and Paimon can't think of anybody else. Maybe Toma, based on the Hangouts? And maybe Noelle and Chongyun? And Paimon hasn't finished all the Hangouts yet, so she doesn't really quite know, but those are the only ones she can think of. Genshin Impact, the polyamorous dating sim. Genshin Impact, the part where they made the Hangouts a visual novel part, except the choices don't really matter, so you can just mash your way through them.
I admit that the orientation of today's celestial matrix is suboptimal. As such, there will be no charge.
Wow.
Is that so? Well, that can't be helped.
If you were to bring some food offerings for Harut and Marut on your next visit, perhaps they could help you reverse the wheels of fate.
Yeah, because if you don't see Dunyazard in your fortune telling, I'm afraid that, we might have to bring some food next time. But like low-key, I like the NPCs more than I like most of the actual characters. Not gonna lie. In terms of like the female characters. Like, don't get me wrong. They're all great, but like, we all know that Dunyazard and Agafia and Katarina and Zichang and Rana are all vastly superior to any of the playable female characters in this game. It's the truth and you all know it. One of them's even got a vision. Actually, multiple of them have visions, but, well, they might be delusions, I'm not sure.
Yep, it belongs to a king. His father helped Satari a lot when she first moved to Samari City, so she still comes by whenever she has time.
Are my rom-com senses tingling?
When I start talking with him, listen carefully to the details of our conversation.
Ah, dear customers, would you like to look at some pottery?
We caught wind of your great craftsmanship, so we specifically came to take a look.
Oh, I recognize you. Aren't you Miss Catherine from the Adventurers Guild?
What was that
Sounds
transition?
like I'm in for some big business.
He looks like a Super Saiyan.
Speaking of, where did you learn this trade?
I went to a trade school.
I suppose you could say it all started with my dad. He's a mason by trade, but I picked up an interest in clay while apprenticing for him.
This kind of sounds like Todd Habercorn.
After that, I began making pottery by myself in secret. And I simply changed trades when my works turned out well.
It could also
Although
be,
it's a pity that I'm no longer making much use of the knowledge provided to me by the Akasha.
it could also be Tignari's voice actor.
That's nice. You're making a living doing something you love.
So is your father still working as a mason?
Oh no, not anymore. A few years back, he fell from a roof and broke his leg. Since he had already saved enough mora over all these years, he's just enjoying the retired life in Port Ormos nowadays.
Luckily, somebody else gave him his business card, and at the bottom of it, there was this tiny little piece of text called the Mason Clause, saying that anybody who killed him would become the next Mason.
I see. We wish him peace and happiness in his retirement. I'll have
From
someone
life.
in charge of logistics at the guild come by another day for some goods. We'll leave you to it. Take care now.
No problem. Rest easy, all our goods are sure to meet your every need.
So, Nahida, what are you gonna do with all that stuff you're gonna have Catherine buy? Or how are you gonna break it to him that there actually was no order? Is the order
This
a
should be
rabbit?
our final stop. Satari is always thinking of this restaurant when she's working at the academia. So she always comes by whenever she's out in the city.
Wow, I didn't know she went to Panera. That's pretty cool.
Nahida, you've really thought of everything.
Just like a stalker.
It's my duty to
To
protect
stalk.
Samari's citizens, after all.
Hi there. I feel like I've seen you down by the docks before. Huh?
She's got the Asuna hair.
Sorry, I don't quite remember. If I recall,
Is that
you
Erica
were having
Mendez?
a discussion with someone about shipbuilding at the time.
Ah, that's right. I've always been really interested in feats of marine engineering.
That's not Erica Mendez. Who is that?
After all, I grew up in Liyue Harbor and spent my entire childhood staring at the ships going in and out of the port. I came to Sumeru to study, but failed to make it into the academia due to my lack of talent. But I'm still discussing all kinds of problems with different scholars, and I'm continuing to study and perform research from the restaurant's basement. I'm sure I'll get to the academia after their next round of exams.
What an
Oh.
admirable spirit for learning. Amazing.
Is it Mona?
Sure. But you'll find hardworking people wherever you go.
So this restaurant has a basement as well? Huh. First I've heard of it.
That's right. It's not usually open to patrons. Most of the time, employees use it for breaks or to hold private events.
Like Parasite.
I see. Yes, that makes sense. Well, good luck with your studies, Miss Chishan.
Thank you so much. As long as I can make it into the academia as an official student, I'll be happy. I must have met her somewhere. Why can't I remember?
Okay, it sounds less like Mona. Who is Mona's? I think I know who it is. I think I'll recognize the name. Felicia Angel. Yes. Yes. Yes.
I am astrologist Mona Magistus, meaning the great...
Isn't she the dub voice of Miku in Quintessential Quints? Right? Isn't that's right? That's Felicia Angel, right?
So, was that everybody?
Or Angel? I don't know how you... That's Miku, right? I'm pretty sure that's Miku.
3 familiar faces should be enough for Sataria.
Because it's
What's
Tia
the point of
Ballard as
all the
Itsuki,
information we've collected?
and then
Rita, you still haven't told us how
Jill
you're planning
Harris
to
is
make
Nino, if I
Sataria
remember
face her
correctly.
problems.
And then Bryn April is Yotsuba. And then I don't remember who voiced Ichika, and I'm pretty sure that Felicia and Jill voiced Miku.
Sataria is already used to avoiding her problems, so we must find a way
I'm pretty
to
sure
break
that I
through her usual
know that Tia
sensibilities.
Ballard is Itsuki.
I remember that you mentioned that the Eremites in Port Ormos are all making a fuss about the upcoming resurrection of the Scarlet King. Although it's all just a boatload of nonsense, the faith of her homeland may turn out to be Sataria's soft spot.
Oh, Paimon gets it now. You want to take advantage of the guilt Sataria feels about her homeland.
Wow, what is this? Archon instruction manual?
Although she knows she should return home to help the people of the desert, all she's done is conspire with the sages.
If King Deshret was to criticize Sataria's actions,
So, how do we set that up?
smoke and mirrors, lots of smoke, some projector screens, good acoustics.
Well, the Scarlet King is long gone, and Sataria is also too smart to fall for any simple tricks. If we simply engaged her under the guise of the Scarlet King's believers, she would definitely be wary of us, and we may not get anywhere.
What if we were the second coming of the Scarlet King? The Scarlet Queen?
But if we were to borrow some of her close acquaintances to talk with her, her reaction would probably be very different.
I can't get innocent people involved, but I will hijack the brains of innocent people in order to convince a non-innocent person to help us.
So, you mean you're going to possess those people we just talked to?
Yep. Possess them through the Akasha. Imply that they've already converted to the faith of the Scarlet King. And then convey our made-up will of the Scarlet King.
Oh no.
As long as everything goes smoothly, we'll get through to Sataria for sure. She'll never guess that we had anything to do with it.
So that's how you're going to use all the info we collected on these people. It's so that you won't slip up and break form. Possessing them will only work if you can manage to pass off as them.
Interesting. I think maybe the sages are right. Maybe Nahida's not the new Dendro Archon. Maybe that was Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, and Lesser Lord Kusanali isn't the Dendro Archon. Maybe the Dendro Archon died with Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, and then Lesser Lord Kusanali came along and became the Gaslight Archon.
Exactly. So, best of luck with impersonating them.
Huh? Best of luck? But we don't know how to possess anyone.
No
I didn't know
problem at
Nahida
all.
was the girl
I'll
boss.
just share all their senses with you once I've possessed them. As long as you're also wearing an Akasha terminal, the effect will basically be as if you've possessed them yourself.
Huh. That is pretty convenient. But why does she have to do this? Can't you do it yourself?
It's called having
Although I've
multiple
been observing
people.
humans for a while, I've never been good at imitating them.
I wasn't able to tell.
You're not wrong. It's always been painfully obvious whenever you try to pass as Catherine.
Alright. To quote Python, fine, twist my arm.
If it was at all possible, I would have preferred to leave these people alone. But seeing how things are now, I probably should just accept it.
We have no time. No time for mercy. Justice will be swift. Justice will be... What is it? What's the quote? Justice will be swift. It will be... What is it? I don't know. I just know it ends with, it will be delicious!
Yeah, don't beat yourself up over it.
And then
We're
a carton
only
of milk
doing this
gets
to help
crushed.
everyone, and we'll only be borrowing them for a little while anyway.
Alright, then let's give it a go tomorrow afternoon.
Oh. Okay. I know that Honkai does some, like... They do like, they have like a 4 coma or like a little manga short thing, like a day in the life, and Faye and Grand Blues in Grand Blue.
I only wish life could be as
But
leisurely as this a little more often.
when will will Hoyoverse
How
make
greedy of me.
a gag comic about the Hersher of gaslighting? There has to be somebody in
Here she comes.
Honkai
Satori's
who
here.
gaslights people. There has to be.
Let's quietly follow her. Once she starts talking to her acquaintances, we'll find a safe spot to begin possessing them.
A safe spot to begin possessing
As
them.
for how we'll sway her to our side, I'll leave that to you. I trust you'll know what to say.
A first-hand guide in possessing citizens.
Paimon's starting to feel kind of nervous. Okay, let's go. Looks like they've already started talking. Let's find a hiding spot and get started.
What do you mean, no one gaslights in video game companies? Aha. Yes. Of course. I don't know enough about Honkai, but I say that I feel like Alicia would be someone who would gaslight people. That's not suspicious at all. Ugh.
That's right. You really can't force anything when it comes to love. And besides, everyone around me has a very different background and outlook.
This isn't suspicious at all. Nothing about this is suspicious.
Are you still listening to me, Nabia?
Oh, of course I'm listening. You were talking about troubles with your love life, right? I heard everything you said.
No, Nabia, we were talking about troubles with your love life.
Okay then. You just seemed a little distracted for a moment there.
My version was funnier.
Strange. Your cats seem pretty worked up. Is something wrong?
They're just upset. What does Nabia sound like?
I always thought they were quiet, happy kitties. Oh, what are their names again?
What happens if I choose the wrong one? What happens if I say Hamru and Tamru? What if I choose the... Yeah, their names are actually Totoro and Catbus.
Ah, that's right. They are just little darlings, aren't they? Harut and Marut.
What happens if I get it wrong?
So, which fortune do you want me to read for you today? You must have come for another echo
I'm
of
morbidly
the
curious to
divine
just
voice
choose
of
all the wrong
wisdom.
answer. What was that?
I'd like to get another reading on my love prospects, but to be perfectly honest with you, I feel like I've been a real mess recently.
A mess?
Well,
Like the Bebe Rexha song?
could you do a reading on how long it'll take me to finish my current project at work? I really just want to get it over with.
Fun one in the background.
I hear you. No problem at all. The gods will reveal the truth.
Written in the stars. Sumetsu. The gods have spoken. I don't remember. Oh, I'm gonna choose this one because it's funny.
Sorry, your new laugh is just so hilarious.
Oh,
I couldn't help it.
Oh,
We're turning
pay no mind to those
Nabia
kinds
into
of
an Ohoho
details.
Jo-sama.
The gods are asking.
Or Hector from Fire Emblem. One of the two. I mean, what's the
Sataria,
difference?
Why haven't you gone home?
Why haven't I gone home? Do the gods really know everything I've been thinking about?
Sataria, why don't you just go home? It's a demand now instead of a question. The gods
that's
seem
funny.
to be truly upset.
Young lady, do you know what time it is? Your curfew is at 12. It's 3 in the morning.
I'm sorry. I know I failed the gods. Please pass on my most sincere apologies and ask for their divine forgiveness. And if I may ask, Nabia, is there a specific god who's speaking to you right now?
Yeah, it's actually the Stove God. You might know him, his name's Guoba. He recently vaped for 26,000 damage.
What an inconsiderate and naive question. god who is speaking to me is, of course, the wisest and mightiest of all, the Scarlet King.
Egris, is that you?
The Scarlet King? No wonder he would make such a demand of me. Oh, wait a second. The Scarlet King passed away a long time ago.
Easter is coming soon, Citaria. The Scarlet King will soon be resurrected.
Even though news of the Scarlet King's resurrection has been spreading like wildfire, it's all just a misinformation campaign from the academia. How can the Scarlet King still exist in real life?
Huh? Jesus' resurrection is a misinformation campaign?
What insolence! I am the Scarlet King's most loyal believer. Do you wish to refute his voice of wisdom?
I'm trying to think of a good analog for the Scarlet King. I'm trying to think of something. The only thing I can think of is the Black Knight.
Oh, no. As a child of the desert, I am only reveling in his power upon learning that his divine glory has touched even this city. I will think very carefully about his demand of me. I'm sorry, I must go now.
What red people do I know? What scarlet people do I know?
Wait!
I do not know. It's a good thing we unlocked those teleport waypoints.
Oh, she just ran off in a hurry. She looked pretty upset, too. Well done. Citaria didn't seem to suspect anything amiss. To have something she's been trying desperately to avoid show up out of nowhere and berate her, that must have shaken her to the core.
Now, let's do it again. You always gotta follow up with the finisher.
Aw, Nahida, it seems like you understand human emotions really well after all.
Of course I do, Paimon. I've read all of the books about human emotion and psychology.
All I know are some abstract Harava-taught theories. In any case, my time with you has shown a lot of them to be utterly useless. I'm still trying to make sense of everything.
This looks like a play button.
Anyway, enough of that. Let's hurry and catch up to Citaria.
The Desert King. Oh, the Desert King!
Let's get ready to possess him right away!
Oh wait, no, he's not. It's not the Desert King. It's the Scarlet King. It's King Deshret, the Scarlet King. I was gonna say, oh, it's Yugi Moto. What was that?
It's okay. I just got caught up in something. Oh, actually, didn't you ask me to help you look for work? What kind of work were you looking for again?
What happened? Do we know what happens if I choose the wrong answers? Does she just play it off? Does she play it off as a joke or something? I'm morbidly curious.
Gardening? But don't you hate everything to do with plants? I still remember getting mad at you for secretly throwing away the bonsai that I gave you as a present.
I'm trying to make it up to you, Citaria.
You see, a friend told me that the secret to self-improvement is to work on things you're not so good at.
Fair enough.
Oh.
I didn't think that was something you would consider.
It really doesn't matter what you choose. This is kind of not as exciting as I thought it was going to be.
Speaking of, how's he doing? Is he feeling any better?
He's feeling a lot better. He can lift stuff now. I'm going to choose this one because I know that he hurt his leg.
Huh? Wasn't he nursing a leg injury? If I recall correctly, his strong arms had always been his pride and joy.
Yeah, he's able to walk around doing handstands.
He sprained his arm a while back while trying to show off his strength. I thought you'd heard.
Actually, while we're talking about him, is he still living in Port Ormos?
Can I just answer all of these incorrectly?
He's
Oh
been
no.
retired there for
Okay.
a while.
It won't give me the option to
If you
mess
could
that up.
find the
Okay.
time, please write him a letter. Please pass on that recently, faith in the Scarlet King has taken root in Port Ormos and has begun to spread across Sumeru. He has a quick temper and has always been a devout follower of the Dendro Archon. I don't want him to get into a fight with those Scarlet King believers because of a difference in beliefs.
Oh? So, who are you siding with in all of this? The Academia or the Scarlet King?
Wow. Way to
I...
just spring that on her.
I'm so jealous of you. You were born a child of the desert, yet you chose to betray the Scarlet King, and now you spend all your time with those crooks from the Academia.
What is this? Oh, this is so...
Akeem, you don't mean you've also become a believer of the Scarlet King?
She's like, oh...
What's so strange about becoming a believer of the wise Scarlet King? In fact, aren't you the strange one? The one who still can't pick a side?
Can't pick a side? Me?
Wow. She really is the Gaslight Archon.
Whoa! Paimon had no idea you'd be so good at this.
Before I knew it, I really started getting into the role. It's like that one thing that, Actually, who in Genshin would say this? Who would own something like this in Genshin? The only people I thought of were Vishal and Mona. And I don't know which one is funnier. I'm imagining Mona writing her astrology column for the Steambird, and then behind her on the wall is a sign that says Gaslight Gatekeep Girl Boss.
You really zeroed in on the issue and put it right in front of her. It might feel a bit overwhelming for Sataria. But once everything is over, I'll be sure to pay her a visit to her mind and explain everything. Anyway, let's keep going.
That's good. That was funny. I can't wait to go through this entire VOD and pick out all the good parts.
So, Shishan, have you noticed anything weird in the city lately?
You know, I actually have Soteria. It's your decided lack of belief in the Scarlet King.
Like, as if someone was trying to preach to you about something?
No, I've been spending all my time studying in the basement.
Oh, right. Speaking of strange things, I celebrated the Sub-Zerus festival so many times that I lost count. That was really weird.
Is that Mona? Is that... I'm so lost. Is that Mona? Is that Mona's VA? Is it? Or is it Brittany Cox, Fishel's VA?
Wait, how could you be aware of that? That should be impossible. Nothing in the report indicated anything like that.
Aha, so you do know something about it.
Are you still failing to realize that the Academia's lowly tricks could never deceive all of Sumeru's citizens?
Or is it Yae? She sounds like everybody. I can't place any voices.
Jishan, don't tell me that you've converted to the Scarlet King as well.
What an absurd question. You make it sound like I should be ashamed for becoming a believer of the Scarlet King.
Oh, I can't tell who this is.
In reality, shouldn't you be the one who is ashamed? You, who works side by side with the Academia and treated people as nothing more than experimental subjects?
Please, please stop!
I think this is, like, not the greatest way we could have done this either.
Even now, Sataria's still trying to run from her problems.
Did I push too hard? I think we pushed too hard when we went to the second person. I think realistically we should have spread this out over the course of several days amongst several people.
She can no longer justify everything to herself.
Well, then again, she only sees these people every 10 days, so I guess that's plausible.
Hey, she's trying to talk to the guards! What should we do?
We have to possess the guard, easy.
This is the most important part of all. Quick, get ready.
Possess the guard.
Mercenary, you're a member of the Corps of 30, correct? Please help me pass a message to the Matcha right away. The situation in the city is getting out of control.
Please, try to remain calm, miss. Tell me what's happening in the city.
She's got a name and everything.
Heretics are infiltrating the city, and they've already converted many residents to their side.
Heretics? What kind of heresy are you talking about?
The Scarlet King! Many people I know have suddenly started believing in him, but he's long dead. It's impossible.
I don't think you understand how religion works, Soteria.
Miss Sataria, nothing is impossible.
You know my name?
The Scarlet King is immortal, and all who defy him will one day pay the price.
Bruh.
You must face the truth, Sataria. You tread a treacherous path, and the longer you ignore it, the tighter the Academia's grasp on you will become, and the deeper you will be ensnared. Child of the Scarlet King, never forget that the desert that belongs to you lies elsewhere.
What's so strange about becoming a believer of the wise Scarlet King? In fact, aren't you the strange one? The one who still can't pick a side?
What an absurd question. You make it sound like I should be ashamed for becoming a believer of the Scarlet King.
Sataria, why haven't you gone home?
Have a muffin, Jessica. 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 Will anybody understand that? I don't think so.
It seems that no matter where I run, I only keep finding more believers of the Scarlet King.
What
I
is
have to
going on?
say, this is a familiar
Oh,
feeling.
you know, just your typical day of gaslight, gatekeep, girl bossing. You can't see it, but I just dabbed.
I've also been running from my guilt this whole time. Guilt over my part in the sage's plans, and from ignoring the letters from the children of my homeland. But no matter how much I may try to ignore
Psychological
and get rid of it,
damage?
my guilt always
Yeah,
comes back.
basically, we've decided to go unmuffin right now. Oh. Interesting. It seems like, we've decided to stalk this poor lady and possess her friends. Psychological? And, yup, you got it, Dawn. We inflicted some heavy
emotional damage.
You should follow your heart. It's not too late to turn back.
You won't necessarily lose your research opportunities by facing the truth. Besides, did you really want to conduct your research while carrying such heavy feelings of guilt?
Do I have any other funny things? What's this? Okay, that is not what I thought that was gonna be.
How do you know me so well? Are you truly just a believer of the Scarlet King? Or are you the god himself?
It is I, the Scarlet King, King Deshret, also known as Yugimoto, the one who possesses the Millennium Puzzle. With the power of the cards and the heart of the cards, I will summon Black-Winged Curabo.
Okay. You're welcome for that.
That's not important. The important thing is to pass judgment on the Academia and its sages, and to correct their mistakes.
Do I have anything for that? I don't have anything for that either.
If you could provide some assistance in this matter, perhaps it could serve as a form of atonement.
I've actually never believed in the gods, but I've always believed in serendipity. Your appearance must be a fated opportunity for me to get out of this wretched situation.
Would you say that it's written in the stars?
Please tell me, What can I do for you?
Well, you can help me, help you, help me, help you, help me. Great, we finally convinced her. Time to move on to phase 2, gatekeep.
How much do you know about the Sage's current activities?
I was just one of the designers for the masked dream harvest scheme, which is what happened around the Sub-Zero's festival.
Oh, she's a programmer.
But I know very little about the full scope of the overall project. I'd assume that only staff with the highest clearance would have access to those confidential documents. I've just been working to meet the Grand Sage's specified requirements. However, there's something that's been really bothering me. I heard that a scholar who was previously expelled has returned to the city, and even the sages are still quite wary of him.
Oh, Ganondorf?
To fight against the academia, we will need to figure out the nature and the purpose of their work. Is there a way for us to get access to the confidential documents you mentioned?
It should be possible if we're willing to take some risks. After all, I'm an assistant to the Grand Sage, and I've been working on many tasks outside of the project. One thing, though, I won't be able to transfer the documents to you through the Akasha once I get my hands on them. The sages have always closely monitored all activities within the Akasha. Let me see. Let's use the most primitive method. Send someone to pick up the documents tomorrow evening at the Academia entrance.
The Academia entrance. Wouldn't that be too conspicuous?
Don't worry about that. I assure you, this won't be a trap.
I don't have
I'm only
the
suggesting this location
sound
because
alert
it'll
set
draw
up
more
or
scrutiny for me to
soundboard
leave
set
the
up, so
Academia again. It'll be safest for me to distract the guards long enough to hand you.
All right, I trust you.
So, if I were to successfully complete this task, would it mean I've atoned for my wrongdoings?
well, if you were to maybe offer an offering to the Scarlet King, King Deshret, in the form of 10 million Mora, I'm sure it couldn't hurt.
That'll depend on the judgment of the Dendro Archon.
The Dendro Archon. That's right. Her people are the ones we have endangered. As the god of wisdom, she's also the one responsible for judging and guiding the scholars. Maybe it's time for me to find a god to believe in.
You know, there happens to be this very nice god that I happen to know. His name is Guoba. He's the god of the stove. He recently vaped for 26,000 damage.
Just as Nahida predicted, we've managed to bring Sataria to our side.
Step 2 is done. We've already done Gaslight, we've already done Gatekeep. Time to move on to Phase 3, Girl Boss.
The Traveler's execution was ingenious. She's the one who deserves all the praise. Well, now that we've made plans to meet again tomorrow evening, all we can do is pray for Sataria's mission to go off without a hitch. Pray? But if we're going to pray to the gods, aren't we just praying to you? God of wisdom and guardian of the scholars?
No, we're obviously going to be praying to Venti. What if she doesn't want to be a girl boss? She doesn't have a choice.
No.
It's girl boss or die. She's going to be girl bussin' before she knows it. I've been waiting a very long time to try and fit girl bussin' into a sentence. Girls go games? She a gamer girl? Gamer girl? Oh, the following night. Is she gonna sell gamer girl bathwater for Extra Life for the kids? I want to know who's ahead of you on the leaderboard, Don. I'm very curious about that. Who has more points than you? Is that how I do this? Don't mind me. OBS is just gonna die a little bit as I open up a new tab. Redeem thumb. You don't have enough. Oh, I'm number 1. Huh. Well, that's not right. That's not right. Miko's the real number 1. with 55,507. Luigi's the real number 2 at 48,2061. Or I guess 261. So Don, you're actually in 3rd place with 47,000. I missed the train. Number 1 Victory Royale. Wait, I just missed the train, and now I have to wait for the next route, or I have to sit here and suffer. My friend just got downed. I revived him, now we're heading southbound. 3rd bet, and what? Oh. I don't... No, I don't?
Catherine, we're here! Oh, you are the other Catherine, right?
Catherine Alter? It'd be really funny if it wasn't.
That's right. I suppose I'm the other Catherine in your mind.
I'll see y'all in an hour. Can't we just call her Nahida? Nahida? Wow. Wait. Before you go, Don, even if you've gone, I have something.
Shh! We're on a secret mission tonight, so we need to protect Catherine's identity.
Well, actually, that actually wasn't my original plan. I was gonna pull up Ghost, unfollowed and blocked. Oh no! I can't believe my ex-streamer would unfollow and block me for playing Charlie Puth.
Yep, Paimon's right. We cannot fully rule out the chance that the meetup tonight is just a trap. If something were to happen...
Oh wait, actually, hold
my
on.
existence may be the only trump card we'll be able to play.
Oh wait, no, that's not what it is. There we go.
After all, the academia should still be unable to confirm the existence of my consciousness in the outside world. Yep, exactly. Just what Paimon was thinking.
Press X to doubt.
Anyway, enough about that. Let's just make sure to be on our guard.
Speaking of which, don't you feel like something is off? Like it's quiet. Too quiet.
Off? What do you feel is off?
It's just a little too quiet around here.
It's the middle of the night. Of course it's quiet. You're not getting paranoid, are you?
It's not called being paranoid if they're really watching you, Paimon!
No, I think she's right. It really is a lot quieter than usual.
Maybe they took NyQuil.
If you look around, there seems to be fewer people on the streets. I'm not sure if this is the case for the entire city, though.
Maybe they're taking full advantage of that new with ads price planning by Netflix at $6.99 a month.
Huh. Maybe it's just a coincidence. Maybe Sataria figured out a way to not only distract the guards, but also to get everyone to go to sleep early, just so we can exchange the documents in peace. I also can't quite figure out why things feel a little off. But now that we're here, let's go ahead and meet her as we planned.
And then this is the part we say this is where the fun begins, right?
Well, regardless, as long as you're here with us, Paimon feels a little safer.
So when are we gonna say I've got a bad feeling about this?
There aren't many people out right now. Let's hope it'll be this quiet in front of the academia, and that Sataria managed to distract all the guards.
And then we're gonna say, that's no moon. And then we're gonna say, unlimited power. Oh, cutscene? Laggy cutscene? Lumine's eyes always look so bizarre in some of these cutscenes.
What are all these people doing here at this hour of the night?
Ah, the triumphant hero returns at last.
The hero returns?
And to a rather spectacular welcome, even if I do say so myself.
The outcast, expelled from the academia.
Indeed I am.
It's
Although
Eula's
these
dad?
days they tend to call me the Doctor. If you're looking for your researcher friend, she has already been taken into confinement. With some basic caution, she could have discovered the listening device on her person. Clearly, she lacks the degree of rigor expected of a true scholar.
The people of Sumeru City. What have you done to them?
I simply made some minor adjustments to their Akasha terminals. Now they can deposit information directly into the subconscious. As you can see, all these lovely people now believe this traveler is a hero who has just saved the world. My experiment is a success. And now it seems they can no longer hold back their sheer adoration.
No, what should we do? These are all just regular people. Leave now. You need to get out of here. But that guy's a Fatui Harbinger. We can't just leave you here. Nor can I abandon the people of Sumeru. Don't worry. We'll meet again outside of the city.
I see. You appear to have overridden their mental faculties with your own consciousness. To possess such a powerful mind, you must be the god of wisdom.
Why does he have a baby face? Also, once again, I know that the plot necessitates it and that we have to do this. But like, if she had the power to immobilize them, I say at that point we just go, all right, Mr. Number 11. All right, number 11. You're going down, buddy.
This should be far enough.
You're going down, buddy.
To catch your breath first.
I've got a list. I'm checking it twice. And your name's about to be crossed off.
Is Nahida going to be okay? We only made it out because of her.
She can jump between mines. Hopefully she'll be fine.
Paimon wasn't counting on running into a new Harbinger here, let alone such a high-ranking one. That guy was number 2. So scary. He called himself the Doctor. Remember, Tainari told us about him. Sataria did say that someone who once got expelled from the academia came back recently. And that even the sages are wary of him. Yep, sounds like she must have been talking about the Doctor.
We underestimated the number of parties involved. Who would have thought that the Fatui were involved again?
Yeah, now that the Doctor's in the picture, we're no longer just dealing with the academia. They're in cahoots with the Fatui. But what are the Fatui after this time? Another Gnosis?
We need to find a way to be reunited with Nahida. We will be reunited 3.
Yeah, things would be a lot easier with Nahida's help. Nahida said we'll meet again outside of the city. But we can't just keep waiting around, right?
I love how bored your model looked throughout that entire cutscene. My RBF transfers even through my model. Let's start our own investigation. Let's go find someone else who might be involved. Let's go see El Haytham.
You mean?
Oh, Tignari? But Tignari's not nearly as funny. Hold on. I'm adding something into OBS. I removed it. I'm adding it back in. I thought it was cluttering up my OBS feed, so like my source feed, so I took it out. But now I'm gonna put it back in. I'm putting it back in. Don't worry. I just gotta find it. Yep, here we go. No, I thought we were going to see Tignari, and I'm really disappointed because I thought we were going to go meet Alhantham. He'll carve you up. It's Alhantham. Yeah. I'll carve you up. I'll hand them. So no, while you're here, and I don't think you've seen any of these, I got some other funny ones that I've made. This is one. I like this one. I think this one's pretty funny. I like this one a lot. Yeah. I made 3 of them based off of conversations in the Discord, but they didn't all turn out that good. This one was pretty funny as well. Wait, I need to add something. There's one thing. This is actually missing one thing, and I can't believe I haven't noticed it until now. It's actually missing one last thing. There we go. Now it's perfect. Now it's perfect. Isn't it amazing? It's just wonderful. Yes! Oh my god, girl, you live like this? Oh, that's kind of blocking stuff. So I was gonna leave that up, but that's kind of blocking things.
Oh, right! Wasn't he invited
Actually, you know,
by the
it's only
sages
blocking.
to
It's
work
only
on
blocking the
some
very part of
project when
Sophie.
we
So
were
I'll put it
staying
back up
with
there.
him in the Vidia forest?
Oh, she said meow. That's
That
pretty
has to be
funny.
the same project.
That's some amazing timing.
Even though he turned it down at the time, he might still know something. There's no time to lose. Let's go to Gandharvaville.
This has actually been really good. This has been really good, actually. We're 2 hours in. We just finished the first part of the Archon quest, and I'm not dying on the inside because I have to mash through so much dialogue. I'm actually, like, not dead inside, sitting through all of this dialogue. As long as I don't have to fight anybody, I'll be perfectly fine. The second I have to fight somebody, it's gonna all go down. No, I refuse. This Archon quest is very good. That's what I've heard. I refuse. I will not start Tignari's story quest. I've heard too many horror stories about people having to start his story quest in the middle of the Archon quest because Tignari is currently busy with another quest. It's literally like the worst part about this game. It's literally the worst part about this game is like starting a quest and then realizing that you have to go do like 5 others because there's an NPC that's being shared and the game can't handle just loading them into another area. It's so annoying.
Hold it right there.
It happened so many times before because I always unlock character story quests even if I don't plan on doing them because I want to use my keys. And so randomly I'll just activate them randomly and I just go.
A blonde-haired traveler and a floating fairy. We've got you all right. Take a look around. You've fallen right into our trap.
I only see blood and dead men.
Are you mercenaries from the Corps of 30? Did you come here to arrest us?
What was that? What was that sound?
Corps of 30? We're nothing like those government lapdogs who don't even get scraps for their work.
I mostly haven't had that issue because I do them right away except for Sino. Yeah, I used to do them right away and then I was just kind of like,
We are an elite brigade that commands the highest commission rate in all of Sumeru. We are here on the orders of a client known only as the Outcast.
That's wild. I'm moving my head so fast that my mic is picking up the the air getting
The
swooshed.
outcast? An outcast from the academia?
I only saved this because I wanted to make sure I had something for the last week at the streamer event, but then I have Hyakin and Iki, so what was the point? Hyakin and Iki. I never remember to do any of those streamer events.
Just send the Fatui
I see them and I
after
go, oh, that closed like 2 weeks ago.
Still wasting time on idle chit-chat. We'll shut you up soon enough. Get them!
Nilo banner in like 6 minutes and I'm gonna be late because I started my food late. Interesting. Oh right, her banner is coming up. Come on and slam, and welcome to the jam. Something something words. I fight for my friends. Fighting, just what you wanted. It is fighting, just what I wanted. Luckily, I don't have nearly as much lag as I thought I was gonna have.
It isn't over yet. Here comes reinforcements. That was
I
pretty
remember
rough.
doing
Is that what elite
the original,
mercenaries are like?
not the original. I remember doing the second Wind Trace festival, and like lagging so bad that I couldn't attack normally because when I clicked left mouse, it would do charge attacks instead of normal attacks.
Yeah, looks like we'll have to keep our guards up. But this doctor guy seems like a going up against.
Yeah, sometimes when I get really bad lag, I like can't attack. It happened one time when I was running a test to see if OBS wanted to like not die on me, and I was fighting Dvalin, and Eula did like 2 charge attacks and a normal attack, and she ended up. Does your computer hate streaming and Genshin at the same time? No, it actually does. Well, it kind of does right now, but usually it doesn't. But for the past week or so, it's just decided that it doesn't want to work. It's really bizarre. It's been working for a long time. Yeah, I love that. Yeah, I'm also like, it's not even that streaming in Genshin. Like, I can have OBS open and my computer will start dying. So, I have so far not been impressed with the new OBS updates.
Kale, it's nice to see you again. Are you doing all right? To be honest, I'm not doing too well. As a result, Master Tainari is taking me off the patrol schedule. He will only allow me to stay here and coordinate other people's tasks.
Well, don't let it get to you, Kale. We don't need another South Dakota.
Oh, Kale. Speaking of Tainari, did he go off on patrol? We're here to talk to him. Oh, Master Tainari? He just left the Avidia Forest a little while ago. He was headed to Party's DI.
He just left the Nvidia forest? Was he picking the new 4090s off the trees?
He left? But isn't Tainari always saying that he never wants to leave the Avidia Forest? He even turned down the sages. I thought it was weird too. Master Tainari always prioritizes.
He didn't give
his
a
work
reason,
as
just give him a reason.
I only
Just a
found out
little
when he
reason
left
why.
through
You
a
heard
message he
Nvidia
left
too?
behind.
Yeah.
He also
Nvidia
made sure to
Forest.
delegate all his tasks using a schedule.
Wow, I didn't know that he uses Workplace Planner 2021.
To leave in such a hurry?
I'm skipping through this
Master
because they're not
Tainari
saying a lot.
originally studied in the Amorta Darshan of the Academia, and Partis DI is something like the Amorta's research base. Many rare shrubs and grasses have been planted there for research. I know that before he became a forest watcher, Master Tainari once spent a long time conducting research at Partis DI. A research base, huh? Oh, we don't have a lot of time, so let's go look for him at Partis DI.
Take care of yourself, Kale. Don't let the stone bugs
Don't worry,
bite.
I'm fine. I'm used to living with Elazar by now. If you run, got it. Will do.
Okay. I'm joking. I'm joking. The stream's not actually over. The stream's not actually over. The stream's fine. I'm not actually ending it. I'm not actually ending it. Cool. Time to go do Tignari's story quest, I guess. Time to go do Tignari's story quest. Bruh. My immersion! Okay, no, we're keeping this team. We're keeping this team. Okay, you better not be busy anymore, Catherine. Bruh! That wasn't even the... That wasn't even the... What is this? What is this? It wasn't even... That wasn't even the character story quest.
Traveler.
Excuse me?
Wait,
I'm skipping all of this.
Huh?
Not long ago.
Contaminant?
I don't know the Avidia. That's why I want to ask you to investigate the situation.
This is
I'm skipping all of this. Leave my sight. Be gone, Tignari. I don't want to sniff him in the butt. Okay. They chose such weird... It's not even like the lines that they chose. It's not even the lines that they chose for his burst. It's like the way they did voice direction. It's the way he says them, too. He speaks so staccato, like this, like he's emphasizing every single syllable like a good singer. He makes sure that every t is a t, and every h is a h, and every d is a d, and every s is a aos, and every z is a z.
Wait!
He's making sure that he doesn't miss any diphthongs. Is it Catherine with a Q?
Goodness, you're okay. We were so worried about you.
You haven't been reprogrammed by the doctor, have you?
Hey, this was supposed to be a touching reunion, but you're ruining the moment.
How am I ruining the moment? I'm catching the moment.
Actually,
Got him.
it's very smart of the traveler to be wary of me right now. After all, the doctor has shown that his technology can apparently even control human minds. Plus, it's not like you could have known what happened after we split up and I was facing the doctor by myself.
This part is for me.
Even a pool of stagnant water after a torrential storm can occasionally pass as a patch of sky.
Oh, the Nilo banner should be live.
My mom feels like only the real Nahida could come up with such an obscure analogy.
I agree.
Huh? But I wasn't trying to win your trust or anything. All I wanted was to clarify my point.
Also, my fries aren't ready.
Please, Nahida, tell us more about what happened. Are those poor people all right? When you left, I was still in the
I don't
middle
think
of restoring
no one else has
everyone's
anything
minds.
nearly as bad.
Thankfully, when the doctor mentioned depositing information into the subconscious,
My fries aren't
breathing
ready.
information into the instead. Luckily, I managed to finish my restoration. What a relief! I wouldn't be relieved. I gave away my true identity when I restored everyone's mind. Also, the doctor is already an expert at modifying. Would that mean you'd no longer be able to jump between minds? Then
We need to hurry.
how do we?
It's a race against time now.
Feels like he's plus. The doctor's combat ability alone is apparently enough to make him worthy of being number 2 of the Fatui.
I still think we should try and take him out. You know. 8 minutes, 3 stock, no items, final destination. You know how it goes.
We
Fox
shouldn't
only.
give up hope just yet. Let's try to find another way to attack this problem. Actually, Nahida, how did you know we were trying to get to Party's DI? Have you been waiting for us? Yes, I have. I can see the traveler's elemental energy, so I deduced your destination by looking at the direction you were moving in. You didn't come here for sightseeing, right? Did you find any leads? We're looking for a scholar we know. His name is Tainari, and the sages once tried to reach out to him. Why don't you come inside with us and see what we can find? Okay. Let's just hope we won't get him into trouble.
Please be careful not to touch the plants here.
Yeah, there really aren't any other characters that I ever mishear voice lines. I know people talk about Diona's.
out of your drink? Huh? Look at you, boozehound. Think you can bully me? Scratched ya. Shaken and stirred. On the rocks. Pew pew. Yeah.
But I don't... There's nobody that I've ever thought like, oh, what are they saying? I guess maybe...
Rain outlines your fate. Huh? No, my sword! Witness the power of Guhua. Let me weave you a verse. Rain cutter.
Yeah,
Let
this
me
is
weave
the
you
only
a
one I think
verse.
I've ever really misheard. I always thought he said leave. I couldn't understand Hazo when he said cyclone in English. Where is he? Where is he? Hello? Hazo? Doko. Doko. The Great Mouse Detective, Doko.
Fracture! The truth hurts! Bring it on! Confess! Cyclone! Can't fool me!
Oh, that is kind of hard.
Cyclone!
It sounds like he says Cycla!
The truth hurts!
Cycla! Cycla! There is music playing too, so I don't know. Yeah. What are some other ones? Hmm. I'm also just bad at audio processing sometimes. Yeah, I'm trying to think. I know I just didn't know a lot of what Eula's lines were. Like, I just didn't know what she said a lot when I first got her, but that was just because I...
Beg for mercy. Shudder. Crush.
Oh, this is
Shudder.
one. I always thought she said shatter and not shudder.
Shudder. Crush. I condemn you. Rack and ruin. Eye for an eye. Flood of frost. Freeze to the core. Vengeance will be mine. Rack and ruin.
This one confused me too, just because I didn't understand what she was saying. I was like, what does that mean? Oh, Kazuha. Kazuha. I never got his.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night! As one with wind and cloud, clouds hide, the birds call. One with nature, the wind knows me. Into the wind.
I'm gonna go get my fries. Give me 1 sec. I want to see the thing. I don't know what the thing is, but okay.
Wind strider, into the wind knows me. One with nature, clouds hide, the birds call. As one with wind and cloud. Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
Yeah, fallen leaves adorn my night, and clouds hide, the birds call. I never really understood what he was saying until I looked at them. Kokomi's open glider kind of caught me off guard the first time too. The breathtaking. Where is it?
Breathtaking.
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 I don't know. I feel like...
Boom boom! Incinerate! Motion to compel. Time for your arraignment. Wrath of the Flame. Inadmissible evidence.
Oh.
Wrath of the Flame.
Wrath of the Flame. Okay.
Ooh, we can definitely write this off as incidental gains. Objection.
Objection.
Keep within the law. But my defense was watertight. Hey, leave it to me. The verdict is emergency measures. It's a hung jury.
I think that's my favorite fallen line.
The law has loopholes. I object. I charge a higher rate to meet outside the office. Next time, be sure to make a proper appointment. Ready for trial.
I also like this one.
Ready for trial.
She's like, ready for trial. And the other two, she's like, next time, make sure to make a proper appointment. And I charge a higher rate to meet outside the office. I just think that's really funny. Also, I'm using this goblet on Yanfei right now because her stats are still really good without it, and Shangling kind of. Oh, right, Pavonius. There we go. That's looking a little better. That still doesn't look right. Oh. You're back? Aha. Ah, yes, physical sucrose. That's better. Enter Pardistia. Pardistia. You're back. Disgusting. Wait. You're back? Disgusting. Chemia? Like alchemia? Hey, Heparthia? Harpathia? What's your name? I don't remember. Harpathia?
Traveler?
Hypatia.
It is you!
I can't believe it's Byleth from the hit game Fire Emblem Three Houses.
The voice! It's Hypatia!
Long time no see. Didn't expect you to run into you here. How are the Nabateans doing?
Ah, what a pleasant surprise! It's so nice to see the two of you again.
Who's this? She's a scholar we met in the Avidia Forest. When we last saw each other, she was still training in the... what's it called? Satyavada life? Oh, I see.
That's right, we're old friends. You've come at just the right time. Ever since I've come here, hardly anyone has even talked to me.
Hypatia, you're way too excited about this. Actually, for you to leave the Avidia Forest means... you're not in training anymore?
No, I actually switched over to AMD Radeon.
Wait, no.
I mean, what?
Did you already finish your training and reach Pariporna life?
What do you think?
Her smugness mocks me. I don't know. I can't really, like, scrunch up my face, but I can go...
My consciousness has already managed to make contact with the divine.
The Divine!
You did it!
Dante's Divine Comedy?
Congratulations!
You're truly amazing.
It's so exhilarating to share this sublime joy with others at long last.
You can stretch? I can. That's my Did you know that that's my VTuber gimmick? You know how everyone has like a gimmick, everyone has lore? Yeah, I've got the secret lore. I'm actually a giraffe VTuber.
When
Can
my
you bounce?
consciousness made contact with the gods.
Not really. Not really.
What a
I don't
supreme
have
and
great like
unparalleled
up and down
experience
movement.
that was.
I can really do this though. Yeah, upsetting it is.
That sounds incredible!
Actually, we're here for Tignari.
Oh, all right. Actually, please wait. I haven't forgotten my promise to you. Remember? I promised to help you understand what you saw from Irminsul once I gained deeper insights.
She reminds me of somebody.
My current self has not only gained true insight, but I can even help you establish a direct connection to the consciousness of the divine.
You can
Who do
that?
you remind me of? You believe her?
I've never heard of anything like that, but if you want to give it a try, I'll do my best to protect your consciousness during the process.
Hold on. I brought some spirit borneal with me. This is still a crucial part of the ceremony.
Jason Borneal?
We're using that incense again?
All right now. Hold my hand. I'll help you establish a pathway to connect your consciousness.
You know, I tried doing this in Scarlet Nexus, and then a supercomputer called Babe tried to take over my mind.
Okay.
Ready?
It took 3 betrayals for me to finally understand. The world is just an elaborate tapestry of lies. My fury will never be quelled.
Emotional damage!
The first to betray me was a god. My creator. My mother. Value and strength above all.
Emotional damage!
She saw no worth in me and I was discarded. The second was a human. My family. My friend.
What you say?